And here we go. And hello, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see everybody. Michael DePaul, Dirty Sausage is here. Ha out. I'm kidding. Hey, Susie Sandhead, Angry Wreck-It Ralph, Chris McGrath. Okay, I'm gonna head over to YouTube. Hello, folks over on Rumble. Just 1 second. Nobody in the chat there yet, but we'll get there. Okay, so I'm just gonna head over to YouTube and kill the sound. 1 second. It's taking forever. There we go. Okay. Quite a bit in the news today. We're going to cover another Biden gaffe from Friday and talk about kind of a big event, another school shooting with a twist, which the mainstream media is not going to want you to hear. And we'll cover that a little bit on YouTube. Of course, I can't show the, here's the thing. I love the YouTube family because we are YouTube, okay? The assholes who are pulling all the bullshit and they're making all these community guidelines and hitting people with strikes and doing all this, they're not YouTube. We are. The creators and the people that come to YouTube, all you folks, we are YouTube. However, for me to stay on YouTube, we got to start, censoring ourselves. So, 10 minutes, 15 minutes here on YouTube and the rest is on Rumble. And that's where I'll show all my links and everything like that. But we'll get into it. So just 1 second. Like I said, there's nobody there on Rumble right now. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kill the sound. Okay, there we go. And Michael DePaul, he's there. He's over on Rumble. That's good. Carly Simon, hello. Miss Grandma. Johnny Highwoods. Miss Grandma, thank you for that link. And yes, I used it on the show on the website, and I'll be talking more about it today, digging in a little deeper. And that show will be at 6 o'clock my time, which is 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Eastern Daylight Time, I guess it is now. So just about an hour from now, I'll be live on the website, and we'll get going. So the people on Rumble can see the article, people on YouTube can't, but you'll be able to hear me talk about it. And Johnny Highwoods, how you doing? B-Dog! Hey, Rage, made my tea yet? Yes, we're making lots of tea around here. Compost tea. There'll be a whole video series on Prepper's Paradise Canada on the compost tea. And by the way, I put some videos up over there, beekeeping videos from interviews I did with a buddy of mine, Dennis, a few years back. So try and get the watch hours up so we can do some live streams there. And Tired as F, yeah. That's what happens on a farm, Johnny. That's why I look like the way I do. Okay. So, like I said, folks on YouTube, you'll be able to hear me read the article. So, another unfortunate school shooting today in Nashville, Tennessee. But things are getting wild and crazy over the whole thing. And again, I don't think the mainstream media is going to show this. I did some searching around the internet today, and this is a site called Lucian.com. And first time I found this site, checked out a bunch of the stories. And we'll get to this one. So here, I'll open this one up. And it's blue, which means I've already opened it to read it. There we go. And we'll get that loaded and we'll start reading it. You can produce compost tea fresh for welcoming invaders. Yeah, the compost tea, really all you need to do is if you got a 5-gallon, anything with a bucket with a lid that you can get the lid closed, and you take all your compost and grass cuttings or whatever you want to use and throw them in there, fill it up with water and let it sit. And then you let that go for a couple of weeks, and then you get some air to it. A bubbler helps, or just mixing it. and you get it mixed up really good. Let that sit for a day, and then you start mixing it into water and pouring it on your plants, and it's fertilizer. It's completely organic. Okay, so the page is finally loaded, so we can read this now. So, trans female former student, 28, that's her age, armed with 2 assault rifles and a handgun, kills 3 9-year-old kids and 3 staff members at Nashville private Christian school after writing manifesto and drawing maps of church campus. So this happened this morning in Nashville, and a lot of the websites are getting it out there. We'll see if Tucker covers it tonight or what's going on if the word starts getting out. But yes, so 6 people are dead after a transgender female shooter opened fire at a private school in Nashville. There's 3 children and 3 staff members. Gives the name of the shooter, 28 years old. This all started around 10:13 a.m. Police said she identified as transgender online profiles and used he, him pronouns. Now, there's another article on this website that confirms it and actually goes to a little more proof on it that this shooter had a link, was on LinkedIn and a few other sites, and had no problem putting out the he, him, and all that kind of stuff, and then put out the manifesto and a bunch of other information. The police got there quickly, and the 3 children, the 3 staff members, and the perpetrator are now no longer with us. Hey, on Creighton, how you doing? Again, it's, we'll see where this goes, see how much of this makes the news. But right when that happened, so the police did their press conference, their news conference, and give out a bunch of details. And, how are we doing on YouTube? Can I get a 5x5 if you're actually on? Because my YouTube feed says that I am got 0 people watching, which I find hard to believe. So if you give me a 5x5 on YouTube, if you can hear me, that'd be great. 5x5, okay, thanks. StreamYard and YouTube are playing with my feed again, which is another reason I don't want to be here for long. And I don't know about you folks, but my screen on YouTube is very, very blurry, as if they rubbed the screen with the Vicks Vapor Rub. So I'm gonna right now. I'm gonna put up the just a second. I'm gonna get the link to the folks on YouTube, so you can head over to Rumble, and we'll get this done. So there's a gun control activist takes over Nashville police shooting briefing. So yeah, a gun control activist took over the Nashville police briefing and began ranting about the problem with guns after the officers had concluded giving initial details about a school shooting at Covenant School, a private Christian elementary school that has left 3 students and 3 adults dead. The woman walked up on the microphones and asked the journalists if they were tired of reporting on school shootings. She revealed she is currently on family vacation with her child, but came down to the scene when the news broke. In quotations, she says, "I have been lobbying in D.C. since we survived a mass shooting in July. I have met with over 130 lawmakers." So I guess that's her deal. That's what she wants to do. And of course, yes, I'm getting the screw around again on the potato computer trying to get my Rumble link, which I'm sorry I didn't get beforehand, but I was looking stuff up. You got to be careful with these so-called conservative websites and things like that. come on. There we go. I want to prove something here because I was looking around today and getting some info, and you'll be able to see this on Rumble. So here is the Star special report. Now, I got this from a news site. Okay. I clicked on the article to see what was going on because this was not anything to do with the picture of Trudeau and the lines that were underneath. Okay. It was, he's in big trouble. He's going to admit, blah, blah, blah. And apparently, Justin Trudeau's latest investment has experts in awe and big banks terrified. It's from the BBC. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has made a name for himself as brash, straight talker who doesn't mind being honest about everything, including how he makes money. Yeah, true story. That's an actual article. And what's really cool is when you go here, on the same page, there was a picture of Ryan Reynolds. Special report. Ryan Reynolds' latest investment has experts in awe and big banks terrified. And exactly the same wording. It's exactly the same thing. It says exactly the same thing. Canadian-American actor, comedian, and film producer Ryan Reynolds has made a name for himself as a brash, straight talker who doesn't mind being honest about everything, including how he makes his money. So when you look at this one, you look at that one, there it is, okay? It's advertisements, and they're disguised as news articles. So, okay, so there you go, folks. There's the Rumble link. Thank you. Oh, Susie beat me to it. Right on, thank you. And hey, Remote, how you doing? Why? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's the potato computer. I'm going to be coming off the potato computer so I can concentrate on the Rumble show and use the links and everything else, and then lead into the website. And again, there we go. There's the website. I'm going to be live on there at 6 p.m. my time, which is Mountain. I guess we're on Central time now. Anyways, it's 5:14 now. I'll be on there at 6. And I'm on Rumble, so we'll shut down the YouTube now, and everybody head on over to Rumble. We'll see you there, and get the word out. Thanks, folks. See you, YouTube. Okay, yeah, just as I go off at the camera.